What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Getting off... I didn't say that. Starting off in the back here. It is 2:03 p.m. already. Got a couple customers in the store, so I'm filming back here. But I wanted to show you guys something really, really awesome. If you guys saw the vlog the other day where we went to the barcade to Vault 31, they had an N64 sign, and I said that I was interested in it. I wanted to try and buy it or something. When we went, the owner was not there, so we didn't talk to him. But he's a regular customer of ours, so I shot him a message on Facebook, and I was like, hey, I saw that N64 sign. You know, are you still interested? Because he had shown some interest in the Nintendo Wii Starlight kiosk that we got from Pink Gorilla at the PRGE auction. And he just wanted to buy it, but then I saw this N64 sign, and I was like, are you still interested in that kiosk? And if so, do you want to do a straight up trade? And he said yes. So he actually came today and picked it up, and look at my new sign. Look at this baby. It lights up and everything. The back side is, I think the version, or the side that you guys saw in that video, the back is just like a white sticker. But the front side actually lights up, and it works perfect and everything. He said that he got this from Game Crazy when he used to work there, which is super, super awesome. This is really, really big. I feel like I've seen these types of N64 signs before, and they've always been smaller. So, I don't know, this one's really, really cool. And I don't have any room for it at home right now, so of course it's going to have to stay here for a while, but it's just so cool. Man, I love it. And so I've been clearing off some room. I'm going to put it up here with these other signs I have that are just chilling in my office here. I have so much of this kind of stuff here. There's another N64 sign right back there, that blue thing. There's another Xbox sign right down there. And there's that Ape Escape thing. So I got to clear some room, but man, I'm so happy that this trade went through. And there's definitely no room for it at home, unfortunately. But once we get a bigger place for the game room, man, it's going to look so cool with all these signs set up. I cannot wait. And we also have some trade-ins that have come in today, so let's take a look at those. We got this massive Game Boy trade-in here earlier. We have this thing for the walking game. There's a bag of a ton of accessories here. There's some connector cables, worm lights, magnifying glasses, all sorts of stuff in there. There is a Game Boy Color and 2 SPs.
There's also an original DS.
Oh yeah, where's that one?
Right here, charger.
Silver DS right there, which was also in there. Then one DS game. That one. These are empty cases here. They didn't have the games. And then I think like 99% of the games had their manuals. And there's nothing super special, but most of them have manuals. So we have Mickey's Racing Adventure, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, Mary-Kate and Ashley, Babe, Army Men, Mrs. Pac-Man, Sabrina, Mickey's Dangerous Chase, and Frogger, Smurf's Nightmare, Tarzan, Looney Tunes Twubble, Carrot Crazy, Game & Watch Gallery 3, another Sabrina, a different one, Ocean Discovery, Men in Black 2, Scooby-Doo, Powerpuff Girls, Barbie Pet Rescue, Mario Tennis, that's probably like the best game in the whole bundle, Arthur's Absolutely Fun Day, Tweety's High Flying Adventure, Toonsylvania, Golf, Rugrats in Paris, Monsters Inc., A Bug's Life, another Powerpuff Girls, Beauty and the Beast, Rugrats, SpongeBob, and then Pokemon Pinball. Then for the Game Boy Advance, Namco Museum, That's So Raven 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, Tetris Worlds, Nicktoons Racing, Bomberman Tournament, Sims Bustin' Out, Wild Thornberries, Super Hornet FA18F, never heard of that one, Donald Duck Adventure, Driver Advance 2, Nancy Drew, SpongeBob, and Mary-Kate and Ashley Sweet 16. And then, like I said, a bunch of manuals, even some Pokemon ones, but they didn't have any Pokemon. Well, they had the Pokemon. What was it? The Pokemon Pinball. I feel like there's games missing out of here. Didn't we have the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge game?
Yeah, that was in there.
It's not in here now. Oh, there it is.
That's good. Yeah,
So,
there too.
like I said, manuals for most of them. And I guess a couple extra manuals. But, yeah, was that the only trade-in?
Uh-huh.
Well, we just got a phone call. A guy has a very rare game that he's planning on bringing in a couple minutes here, so hopefully we get that.
No, you're gonna jinx it.
I brought in an Xbox 360. If anyone's interested.
Ryan brought in an Xbox 360.
And it works.
Does it?
Yes.
How much do
Yes,
you
it
price
does.
Super Mario 3D Land at?
Super Mario 3D Land?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We do not have one out here. Ugh, look at this mess. I believe it's around 15, but I do not remember. So we just got one of the Rarest Vita games traded in. I don't know if it's the Rarest. I'm not super big into Vita. This is the slipcover for it. Slipcover is beat up a little bit, and it was really dirty, but we were able to clean it up pretty well. But
Yeah,
there's...
should have shown it before and after.
Yeah, I should have filmed it before, but it was pretty bad. So, you know, the slipcover is a little beat up. And then this is the box. Opens up there. It's DJ Max Technica Tune. The actual game, as you can see, is still factory sealed. There's a little case here that holds like 6 games. And then there's multiple layers here, so there's like a little charm or whatever you want to call it, and like a little wrist strap. And apparently you get a different color with each one, like it's just randomly chosen. When I was looking it up, I saw there's like blue and green and yellow. This is a soundtrack. This is also sealed. And then we have an art book. Pretty weird stuff. There's like every single art style imaginable in here. Just, it's weird. And then there's a little like soft case for a Vita system. So this thing has only sold on eBay, what was it, 6 times? Ever? For a complete copy. There may have been some sealed ones or loose ones mixed in there, but for a complete copy, it's only sold 6 times. 3 of those were in 2019, and it goes for about $200 for a Vita game. That seems like a lot, but
That'd be a Vita game that's like not limited run or some.
yeah.
Some,
I mean,
like,
it's
small company.
it's definitely limited, but it's not from one of those limited run type companies. It's just a limited game, and from what we can find, it's limited to 750 in the United States. There's a Japanese version as well, which is more common, but if you look on eBay right now, there's none posted, none sold, so you have to kind of just go by price charts and whatever else. But yeah, I think it was $100 brand new when it came out. I saw that somewhere. So yeah, pretty cool. The guy took cash. It was his first and only time ever being in here. I don't really expect him to come back because he didn't seem like he was a collector or anything, which is kind of weird that he got this. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And
I'm gonna call somebody who's probably interested in it.
yeah, we have one person who is interested in like really rare stuff, and he's really into Vita, right? So we're gonna give him a call and see if he's interested and get this thing sold. Abby just left to go do her Lyft rides. It's a little after 8 p.m., so got about 45 minutes left or so. And just took pictures of all these new GameCube games we're putting out. And so I need to make some room. That's a lot of GameCube games. Not all of them are going in the glass case, but about half of them are. And this shelf here is where we have the GameCube games. There are a lot of duplicates in there that will not be coming out because we only put like 2 of each copy out. But look at, there's even GameCube games up on top. So we need some more room for GameCube, and I just want to make one entire shelf GameCube. So the original Xbox here needs to move. And as you can see, there's not a lot of room. So what I did was I made room for that to go down in there because we've had that for a while, and I feel like no one ever sees it. So putting it with the rest of the Switch games will really help. And I cleared some room off right up here, and I'm going to put the Taiko Drum Master up on top of the glass case and put the original Xbox games right in there. That'll give me room to put the rest of the GameCube games out. We'll have a nice row of GameCube, and I think it'll look pretty good. I think that's all I really need to reorganize at the moment. All the Game Boy stuff is pretty full still, but I don't think we have much of that to put out. So I have the GameCube stuff to put out, and then everything that's right here. Abby finished up a spreadsheet and got this stuff done. So there's some other stuff that might have to go into the glass case as well, but not too much. So I got all the GameCube in here. I have 2 copies of each game out, and, well, at least if we have 2 copies, and I still had to put some on top. And I don't have more than don't have more than 2 of any game out. So we definitely have more duplicates in the back for some of them, but I still had to put 5 games on top. Got the Xbox over here, and I had more room for Xbox too, so I pulled the rest of the ones from the back and got 2 each of whatever we had for those as well. The only exception being Battlefront 2, because we only have 3 copies, and one of them is Player's Choice, so I put those out. But we also have like 5 or 6 copies of the Warriors, but there were none out here. So moving them around helped me realize a couple games we were missing from out here. So we got Warriors, the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 we didn't have out here, the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy we didn't have out here, and then the Ninja Gaiden Black we didn't have out here. Everything else was just duplicates. So it's nice to get some of this stuff out. Taiko Drum Master's up there, like I said. Whew. It's looking good. It is that time once again, guys. We're going to go through today's sales. Today was a Saturday, but we actually did less in sales than we did this Thursday and Friday, which kind of sucks. But sales were still really, really good. It's just Thursday and Friday were, like, really, really good. So either way, sales are pretty good. So let's go through. Once again, like always, I'm going to skip all of the really cheap common stuff, like the Cabela's games. I'm seeing a few of those. So we have a couple memory cards, some candy, Crash Bandicoot for PS1. We sold that Death Stranding Special Edition. That was $55 right there. Diddy Kong Racing for N64. Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo. We sold the gold Zelda Wii Motion Plus remote. That was $35. That's the second one of those we've had in the past month or so, and they both sold really quick. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. We sold a copy of Wind Waker for the GameCube, Mario Kart DS, a Mario plush backpack, Metal Gear Solid for PS1, Metal Slug X or Metal Slug 10 for PS1, a couple copies of Mortal Kombat. They must have been for different systems because one was double the price of the other one. We sold an N64 system bundle, a bunch of Nintendogs games, Pokemon Platinum for the DS, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Ultra Moon, and Pokemon X. Rampage World Tour, I actually just sold that like 2 minutes after closing. A guy came in with his 2 boys, and they bought Rampage for N64. They bought Vegas Dream for NES and a couple other NES games. I didn't really pay attention. They were cheaper ones. Let's see here. Ratchet & Clank, Rayman, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for PS1. A Sega Genesis Model 1 system bundle. Super Bomberman R. Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. Star Wars Battlefront, Sonic the Hedgehog. Morrowind for Xbox and Oblivion for 360. Wario Land 3 for Game Boy or Game Boy Color. Wii Sports Resort, that's $15. Streets of Rage 2 for the Genesis Loose. A PS1 system bundle and the Simpsons game. I don't know what that system was for, but that was an $18 game right there. And then last little page here, DK King of Swing, Mario Party 2 for N64, Turtles in Time for Super Nintendo. We sold an Indigo Hyperkin brand GameCube controller and a 1-Up card. So 92 items total today. Not too bad. It's kind of slow for a Saturday, honestly, especially right before Christmas, but sales on Thursday and Friday, like I said, were pretty good, so I really can't complain. I'm expecting tomorrow to be really good as well. So it's 9:15 right now, guys. I got the rest of my stuff put away that I had taken pictures of. There's a few more things, a couple more stacks here to do, which I'll just focus on tomorrow. I'm going to get home. I did a ton of work today, and Abby and Ryan did as well. Maybe I can show you guys real quick. So they, of course, have been out here handling stuff, dealing with customers, doing trade-ins, all that. I've continued to work on the back here. And look at this. I know it doesn't look like much, but there were 3 tubs stacked up here, and then there was 1 tub there where the water is. So I got everything condensed down. The very bottom tub, that green one, I thought was eBay and Amazon stuff I needed to sort through, but actually it's filled with like Star Trek cards, which got traded in a long time ago, and they've just been sitting in that box. The blue tub on top of it, minus the steering wheels, is a bunch of stuff we got from buybacks when they closed. So there's a lot of cables, there's extension cords, there is another thermal printer, there's a receipt printer, and a couple scanners. So I just have to pair cables with those and go through it. There's a couple keyboards and stuff. And then this bin is what I have to test, clean, take pictures of, and list for eBay and Amazon. I went through everything else. So I took a ton of photos today. I think I just uploaded 140 pictures for eBay before Abby left. And that's in addition to the 15 to 20 things I posted this morning on eBay. So I've really been busting my butt getting some stuff done, and I'm really, really happy. I'm like I said, that tub, that's all I have left, basically. So this tub here, that's all stuff that's going to Goodwill. It's stuff that is not really worth selling, and I am going to go through it one more time because I have a bunch of these. There's something else on there, but a bunch of camera bodies, mostly Nikon and Canon. And my thinking is, and this is the reason I grabbed them in the first place, but my thinking is to just put them all in one bundle, just list them for parts or repair as a big lot. And I'm still planning on doing that. I just put them in there because I had only pulled out 1 or 2, and I was like, I don't want to do it. But then I kept digging, and I found like 10 of them. So, but other than that, it's just like cheap stuff, like random power cables that I don't need. There's a Sony remote that's like $5 on eBay. There's a Disney like plug and play game which Ryan tested. It doesn't even work. It won't even turn on. It's corroded inside. So it's just a bunch of random stuff like that. And the Disney thing, for example, it could be cleaned. It's just not worth it for us. And so this stuff is going to the Goodwill outlet. So the reason that we take stuff to the outlet over the other regular Goodwills is because they take pretty much anything. Like, the regular Goodwills are kind of picky about what they want to take now. They'd probably look at a box of electronics and cables and be like, yeah, we don't want to sort through that. But the outlet will take anything. And so I don't know when we're going to get around to that, but I'll do it, of course, at some point. And yeah, I've just gotten a ton of stuff done, and I'm really happy. My new N64 sign is up there, put away for now. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.